Okay, so we're live once again. Back in the lab, I got my man Rick with me. We're just having a conversation, coping in the COVID era. Just want to ask my guy how he's going, how he's navigating through this situation, how he's dealing and coping with life during COVID.
Well, we're probably doing like everybody else, just trying to stay safe, trying to figure it out, trying to listen to the medical professionals, the scientists, the doctors, all the information that we can get. We're trying to get it, trying to receive it, and trying to process it. Something like we've never experienced before. So there's not a blueprint for this, Mac. It's just a day-to-day type of thing, and it's difficult. You're hearing about so many people have lost loved ones, and it's just sad. It really is.
It really is. And at this point, I think that we can take a little bit of responsibility to prevent further spread of it and contagion of it. And I think, according to the CDC, that masks can prevent the transmission of it, and cleanliness, which is practicing great, good hygiene, and quarantining if you feel as though you've been exposed to someone, and even isolating yourself, or you know um, staying at home to avoid contaminating or becoming contaminated with the COVID virus. So I know that there's a lot of people that are suffering during these times, and you and I both know people who have died from it. We know we have a friend who's passed from it,
Absolutely.
unfortunately. Hopefully, his death would not be in vain, and that we can learn something from this situation with all the people that are passing at this time. So mentally, how are you coping with this?
Like you said, we both have a friend that we know lost two brothers and a father, four family members, as well as a slew of other people I know who have passed, whether it's associated with me or second, third, but someone that I know who knows someone. I mean, we've all experienced this type of death by way of it hitting us personally or just knowing somebody. And I just like to say it's real. There's over 500,000 people that have passed from COVID. People can say that it's not really 500,000 people or the numbers are jarred. That's not up to my discretion. I don't know, but I know that we know personally that people have passed away from it, and it's scary. And every time I go out to go get groceries, to go get gas, things of that sort, I'm always being aware and trying to be cautious, like you said, using hand sanitizer, wearing my mask, and trying to and social distancing, and trying not to get out there, not being paranoid. So this whole thing is not being paranoid; it's being safe and being wise. That's the way I look at it, Matt.
Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people are getting anxious. They want to go out and spring. The weather's changing, and I just don't feel comfortable right now going out because there's too many variants with this virus. It's cloning itself. And, at this point, I just want to wait and see what the CDC, what the country can manufacture, what they can come up with to prevent it from hitting us like it did last year. Around November, December, whatever it was. Excuse me. Even around that time, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So for those who can't isolate or
Move around freely.
quarantine and have the necessities available to them in stock, but have to go out and feed their families by working in grocery stores or other places where they have to come into contact with a lot of people. So for those people, I really, really, my heart goes out to them, and I would like to thank them for doing as much as they've done during these perilous times, even if they think that they were forgotten. They weren't. But going forward, there is no going back to the old normal. This is our new normal. And I'm not sure exactly what it's going to do long term to us as a nation, as a world. But I do know that 500,000 deaths, whether the numbers are fudged or not, are not a joke. So psychologically, and with all the drama that's come with the quarantining, stay-at-home orders, tensions flaring because of wearing masks and things like that. I think that people need to chill out a little bit. Just sit back and, let the scientists do their job, let nature take its course, and let's move forward together. Because there was a saying back in the days, man, about the United States. Together we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah.
And because of so much division and so many egos, and it could be economical. Some people, their businesses got closed down during these times.
Yes.
They have to work and they have to feed their families. So what is a person to do during these times? I don't have the answer.
Man, I wish I did. I don't think anybody has the answer. This, like I said, this is something that we as Americans, as a country, as a world, have never experienced before. So even the doctors would tell you, the scientists would tell you, they're working it out as it comes. I mean, you got these other variants that are popping up. It's something that's going to be challenging from a medical standpoint and as society. And we are Americans. What that means is we work together. We stand together. We're the greatest country in the world. And we're going to beat this. I know that without a doubt. But I just ask, and I believe that we all just need to continue just to hold on a little bit longer and stay safe. You know what? We're blessed to be able to somewhat move about freely. You were speaking earlier. There's people who might have a family of 5, 6 people, 7 people jammed up in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's hard. People have really suffered. My heart goes out to Americans, to people all over the world. I'm blessed, I'm fortunate where I can walk about freely. I have a lot of property. I can walk about around freely. I don't have to have a mask on. I can go get some fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
That's not everybody's situation, Matt.
Right.
And like I said, my heart goes out to everyone, and I just pray for everybody. We just have to hold on a little bit longer. I was talking to you earlier, I wish I could do more. I really do. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel the same way as you and I feel. But right now, everybody just have to hunker down and as I say, continue to trust in God. There's people who they can't work. It's just a difficult time. It's just hard. It's hard. I don't have the solutions. I don't have the answers. I don't think anybody does.
Well, at this apparent time, the scientists and doctors don't have the answers.
No.
So if they don't have it, then I know that it's left to my almighty creator God. He has the answers. And at some point, we have to let the scientists do their job. And we have to rely on science because we wouldn't have got here this far as a humanity if we didn't rely on science. So all the people who say that they don't believe, they think it's phony, it's fake, it's a joke, for each is his own. I don't have a problem with that. But moving forward, I just want to say that take precautions, people. Be safe. If not for yourself, then for others. We're living in a time that was, I'm sorry.
No, you made a good point earlier. I just wanted to piggyback off of that.
Okay.
We owe so much to our first responders.
Yes.
Oh my God. The doctors, the nurses, the EMTs, I mean, the grocery store workers. Police.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Right.
We would not be where we are right now without them. And that is a fact. I mean, you guys have risked your lives during this pandemic for fellow Americans, and I salute you. I thank God for each and every one of you. You're not lost. I mean, you are America. They're America.
Yes.
Because without them, the truck drivers, everybody, I love you guys. I thank God for you guys. Stay safe. I pray for you. That's all I want to say. I mean, we're living in difficult times.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people who are sacrificing their lives. They have to go home to their families, Matt.
Yes.
But they're providing for us as Americans. So when you see somebody, tell them that they're doing a great job and that you appreciate them. Don't just walk in the grocery store and go get what you need to get and go home. The guys and women out there that are picking up the buggies and pushing them, tell them, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. And if you can afford it, give them a couple of dollars or something if they accept it. They're America. That's what America is built on. And we have to remember that.
That's cool, man. I like that. And going forward, I hope that we have changed, man, in a good way. I hope that this is waking us up and brought us together, brought us closer as a people, mankind, because we are fragile. No matter how strong or invulnerable or invincible we may think we are, a little virus. There's more viruses than just this coronavirus that can kill you now. But it goes to show over and over that some microscopic organism that you can't see can kill a whole lot of people. The bubonic plague, the black plague, and now the COVID-19, Ebola, all these things that, we think that we've mastered. There's something that's mastering over that.
Bigger than us.
Yes.
And the whole world has been shut down.
Yes.
Not just America, but the whole world has been shut down.
Right.
But we can't forget, we had 9/11.
Yes.
And we made it through 9/11. But prior to 9/11, we were moving about the airports freely. Now it's a new normal of having the metal detectors and things of that sort. So we are entering a stage of a new normal from this pandemic, you guys. So let's let's accept that.
Right.
And let's go forth and continue to do the best we can and to protect yourselves and to protect others. And, this is just the first of maybe many, pandemics or, viruses or plagues. They have all these different variants that are coming out now.
Right.
So I don't have the answer other than I just pray that everybody just stays safe. And I pray that we can get back to a somewhat normal, that people can get back to work and make a living and be able to take care of their families.
Right. So at this point, being that it's apparent that, a lot of things have changed.
Absolutely.
That the new normal entails people working from home. It entails kids getting schooled from home and people learning how to use these media devices, whereas they can communicate with loved ones, friends, etc. Being that this has propelled us into the future, where it has commanded people learn how to become computer literate and catch up to the times. I think that this is going to propel us further into the future.
Absolutely. As Americans, this is what doesn't break us makes us stronger, right? So people are reinventing themselves right now. They're starting new businesses. I mean, we always revolutionize ourselves as Americans. We're going to come out stronger than this, come out of this stronger than ever. And I believe that because that's what this country is built on. We're the greatest country in the world. And we will beat this. We will be successful. We will get back to taking cruises and being able to go fly and see your loved ones and take vacations. We will get back to that because we're Americans and we're going to work together. But until that time happens, be safe and be smart. That's what I pray and that's what I ask every American to do.
Thank you for being on my show.
Thank you for having me back.
And thank you for giving the people this public service announcement. And we're going to continue to keep these conversations going. We don't have the answers.
No, we don't.
These are just views and opinions that come from our own volition. So please take heed to some of the information that we give you. Be safe, people, like Rick said. And I know the anxiety is killing you. It's eating away at your insides. You want to go out and party and have fun.
We all do.
And things haven't changed yet. So
it's going to get better.
It's going to get better.
It's going to get better.
Stay prayed up. Be safe. And peace.
God bless. That was a good one.